What's going on, Port fans? Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we're going to preview Port Adelaide versus Essendon for the final game of 2018, round 23 at the Adelaide Oval. Friday night footy at 7:20 PM. It's over, can you believe it? The final game of the year is here. Well, unless, you know, Gold Coast beat Geelong, then we're playing finals if we win against the Bombers, but we'll take it as it comes going into the final game. So let's preview it and have a look and see exactly what it could bring. It is sad that to know that this is our final game. At least it's at home. We can all get to the game and, you know, celebrate what has been a thoroughly disappointing year. It's been something we expected so much more from. And in the end, we're only going to get 22 games of footy, where, for the most part, I literally thought we were going to be a real contender. And we might not have played or gelled as good as we, you know, possibly thought we could have, or we were going to. You know, hitting our straps for the 5 games in a row that we won during the year, 11-4. Really thought, here we go, this is our time. But yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't get across the line, and now we're here against Essendon, who have also stumbled to the finish, and they're probably the form team of the comp at the moment, without, you know, winning a game or, you know, really making amends for what happened earlier in the year. They're a good team, they're a fast team, so we have to take it as it comes. And look, I think we should take this game as more or less as a statement game to say, look, more so for the fans, I think, because we're so devastated with how this has become, you know, something so disappointing. We expected so much more. I think the club owes us, you know, to hand it on a high note. We've given our all performance this year. We've been fantastic. We've turned up to games. We've been loud. Sung never tear us apart. We've done all we could. And it was up to the players in the end. And I think now is this time where the club and the players go out there on Friday night, just go out this game with 100% commitment and leave nothing in the tank for this year. And, you know, if anything happens, a miracle happens and Gold Coast somehow get across the line against the Cats, who knows? Who knows? But for now, let's take it as our last game. And I've written down here, I've hardly written any notes. There's nothing, you can't look at any stats. It's not going to prove anything. We know we're one of the best clearance sides in the comp. Essendon are fast scoring. They really, you know, run the footy from defence. They really take you to the cleaners on turnovers, and we're a turnover team this year. We're also a big clanger team in the bottom half, you know, I think 16th. And look, for this week, you know, throw all the stats out the window. Throw all your defensive measures out the window. I want to see none of that. This game is going to be full bore attack. Ken Hinkley's got to go out there, throw his game plan out the window, and just go all out attack on Friday night. Look, I don't care if we get 90, 100, 110 points scored against us. I just want to see us to run and gun and, you know, use our strengths, expose our weaknesses. I don't care. I don't care about all that defensive stuff this week. Go out and attack the footy. Kick more than 60 points in a game. You haven't kicked over 70 points in a game since the Bulldogs, which was 3 weeks ago. Well, there was the showdown as well. But, you know, our scoring has dried up so dramatically. We used to be a fast, hard-scoring team, and now we're, you know, if we kick a goal, it's like, well, this could be our last goal of the game. Kenny's going to take this as it comes, full-bore attack the Essendon defenders, really, you know, utilise players like Robbie Gray, Chad Wingard, get them on the scoreboard, get them into the game, and from there, then you can, you know, defence first mentality after that. By, you know, when we don't have the ball, it's all defence, but when we have it, it's full on attack. Not only stop, start, chip crap nonsense that we played last week against Collingwood. It's got to be a defence last mentality. As I keep saying, you know, we have a 0.2 chance of making finals, and the Bombers have even less than that. And look, to be honest, the only other way we can make finals if Gold Coast don't lose to Geelong, and that is basically if Melbourne lose by 150 points to GWS, and we beat Essendon by 151. And if that happens, then I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably die of shock, because that would be insane. But you know, the Bombers, yeah, this is a game for them where, you know, they win one more game, they're playing finals type thing. You know, if they had won another game during the year, the one they shouldn't have lost, i.e. Carlton, they would be playing finals. And the same with us, you know, the Showdown, West Coast, Fremantle, Hawthorn, all these games you could have won, but we didn't. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to be said other than let's finish off this year, 2018, with a victory, go out on a high with our fans, you know, with a bit of hope going into the going into 2019. We're going to come back. We're not going to take on these expectations that we're a top 4 team, nor are we, you know, we're meant to be in top 2 playing finals and going to win grand finals. We've got to throw all that out the window, because we're not that at the moment. We could strive for that, but I think a win on Friday night is a must. End it on a high. 40,000 people at the game. I know there's no motivation to go, but it's the last game of the year. Get to the game, support the boys no matter what. We're here to celebrate, support, criticise, and buy our memberships every year. We'll be back. We just hope Port are next year. As simple as that. So just get the job done, Port. You know, you want to get into critical detail of the changes and a few predictions. Well, I've got 4 changes this week, and look, these types of players that are going out or, you know, coming in, they're going to be on the ropes for not even getting selected to be back on the team next year. And out goes Sam Gray, Kane Farrell, Riley Bonner, and Aiden Johnson. They're not good enough for me at the moment in this team. Sammy Gray's a star up forward when he's in form, but at the moment he's just struggling. And I think the effect of these new recruits coming in, Motlop, Rockcliffe and all that, they've really affected Sam Gray's performances. And we just, yeah, he's a good player, he's a good utility to be in the forward and the midfielder, but it just at the moment it's not working for him. So he needs to find his touch back over the pre-season, ready for next year. And SPP, Frampton, Snelling, Trengove, new names, give them a go this week. I mean, yeah, some people might say it's a slap in the face to Billy, which it is in effect, because, you know, he hasn't played and he should have been selected. But the main thing is here is the fact that, you know, give him a go, see how he goes. And, you know, players like Snelling, Trengove, they haven't been given much opportunity this year. I really feel that they deserve their chance, so I'd be giving them a go. And SPP was fantastic in the SANFL last week with 33 touches. He should never have been dropped in the first place. He's a big game player. We've had 3 big games in a row, and, you know, he wasn't there. In terms of the game predictions, I'm feeling Port to win by 15 points. I think we'll get up for the game and we'll do the deed. And Robbie Gray will have a star performance with probably 5 goals. You know, let's get him to 40 goals for the year and really show that he is an A-grade performer and our best in a long, long time. So just get to the game and let's hopefully get across the line against the Bombers. Well, Port fans, thank you very much for tuning in to what is possibly the last preview of a game for 2018. I'll say more in the review when I'm done and dusted for game reviews for the year. But just a special mention to all of you for, you know, jumping on board. Previews are a first thing for this channel, and you really supported it, and you really, you know, given me motivation to keep doing it. And I know this is going to be a tough pre-season to swallow because we're not going to be playing finals. But your support is what's going to get me through it. And there's plenty more to come through the channel. So thank you very much for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that button for plenty more Port Adelaide content. It'd be greatly appreciated. Make sure you tune into the Portraits Podcast, 8 PM every Wednesday night. Our latest podcast is out. Footy Chat Podcast as well. Our latest podcast is out as well. So check that out too. Thanks for tuning in, Port fans. Thank you very much for watching. And let's hopefully get across the line this weekend. My name's Anthony. And as always, count the pair.